Down to the far boards and trying to step off there. That shot goes off a stick. McKenzie plays it right back to Mueller. Knocked down out front. Lenny over to Morin, scores! Travis Morin opens it up here in the Calder Cup final. He was terrific all year. Won the scoring race, and he started it here for the Texas Stars in Game 1.
Well, absolutely right. And, you know, through the course of the regular season, a 32-goal man, he gets his fifth goal of the Calder Cup playoffs, and a mishandle of the puck right there by St. John's. And it's a nice little quick pass from Mueller over to Morin, and he puts it past the goaltender, Hutchinson. And just like that, the Texas Stars power play clicks, and we've got a 1-0 lead for the Western Conference champions.
3:08, the time of it. Redmond comes back for the ICECAPS, retreat down to the far board. One after it is Meach, comes back out front, and looked like a dangerous moment. Was one! Picked up, shot, stopped by Nielstorp. Couple of good ones. Through the slot it comes, and the Stars are able to get it right back out. Here's Ritchie heading to the net, picks it up, backhand, stop! And we got a penalty, scored! No, waved off. We've got a penalty coming up, as the Texas Stars will convene with Trevor Hansen, the referee.
Well, when you get an opportunity at one end, how many times do you see that? A golden opportunity at one end, and you get a couple of saves made, and then right back the other way, a 2-on-1, Dowling to Ritchie. And Ritchie's going to come across, go from forehand to backhand, try to put it past Hutchinson, and Hutchinson makes the save. The puck comes out, and Dowling bangs the rebound in, but the referee's got his hand up to call a penalty, and I don't know who he's calling the penalty on, whether it's against St. John's, and he's blowing the whistle dead because the goaltender made the save, so he's blowing it down. He made the call of a slashing infraction, but as the fans are getting into it here, aren't they?
Absolute one. After it is by Gordon, backhander, and he's robbed. Back up again, that shot out front, still there. Jeffrey hangs on, block shot, second attempt. O'Neill scores. And it is tied up at 1 apiece here in Game 1 after a flurry of opportunities for the St. John's ICECAPS.
Well, you're right about that, and Will O'Neill gets his third goal of the Calder Cup playoffs, and a big one. And they just do an excellent job of swarming the loose puck. They get a couple of different opportunities. Gordon gets the first one. They get a second opportunity, then the defenseman O'Neill jumps in, and he capitalizes the goaltender with no stick. He puts it by him, and we've got a 1-1 score here in the Calder Cup finals.
A tight game. Dowling trying to win that one. Gordon back. Goes after it for the Stars. In there, Andrew Gordon. Peeling it out of there. The ICECAPS. Jeffrey back across the blue line, feeding it along. Mueller has a step, comes in, shoots, he scores! Mueller lifts it over the shoulder of Hutchinson to bring the Stars back up by a goal, 2-1.
Well, the ICECAPS sort of take control of the game when they score 147 in. And a very unassuming play. It's just chipped along the boards by Jeffrey. But it's Mueller with an excellent burst of speed as he finds that opening, and then he fires that wrist shot over top of the outstretched glove of Hutchinson. And the 2-1 lead for the Texas Stars as they get the crowd right back into the hockey game.
They didn't have much room. Turned out he didn't need it. Now here come the ICECAPS again. Goes after it for the start. Cameron Gauntz, who's done a pretty good job defensively, out there with the penalty kill. Turning on it, hard shot, and that one picked up by Nielstorp, and how he saw it, it's hard to know.
You're right about that. As parked out front is the captain, Jason Jaffrey, and some good puck movement. O'Neill gets it. He moves it across to the youngster Morrissey, and the one-time shot with the big screen in front. And Nielstorp with a big glove save right there keeps this a 2-1 lead in favor of his hockey club.
Cameron Gauntz tries to hold off his man, and it's picked up And back come the Stars again. Here's Jeffrey across the blue line. Mueller going to the net, following it up. Scores! Lenny with the third goal for the Stars to put them up 3-1.
Well, the Texas Stars have scored 2 goals in this period, and both goals were carbon copies. First, Mueller gets his 6th a little earlier on, and now his 5th goal of the Calder Cup playoffs. Scott Glennie on a nice give-and-go play as he advances the puck up to Dustin Jeffrey, and then as they cross the line, he joins the rush. Jeffrey with the return pass, and Glennie picks it up, and he fires it up and over that right glove of the goaltender Hutchinson. And we've got a 3-1 game here in favor of the Texas Stars. 2 goals on 3 shots in period number 2 for the Stars.
12-17, the time of the goal. Tries to hold off his man. Morrissey cut off. Here's Morin back with Ramford, short-handed. Finds Ramford, didn't get the shot away. Ramford still working it, however. Sends it back up front. Morin scores! Short-handed. Travis Morin makes it 4-1.
Well, a big special teams night for Travis Morin. He gets the first goal of the hockey game on the power play, and now he cashes in shorthanded. A turnover at the offensive blue line by St. John's, and back the other way. Morin over to Ranford. He whiffs on a shot, but he sticks with it, and he finds Morin all by himself, 5 feet out at the top of the blue paint, and he makes no mistake as he puts it on the ice past the outstretched stick of the goaltender Hutchinson, and a 4-1 lead for the Texas Stars with 35 seconds to go here on the power play for the St. John's IceCaps. So the shorthanded tally really putting this St. John's club in a hole.
Morrissey cut off. They're down by 3 here in the second. Nearly a giveaway. Yoki Paka trying his best to hang on to it, but steals away. Shot right on. Gordon, what a save by Nielsen. O'Neill picks it up high on the blue line. Looking for one with eyes. A backhander knocked down. Again, a good opportunity from John Albert, but he couldn't reel it back in.
Wow, 2 late terrific answers. First one, an absolute rob off the stick of Gordon. And Nielstorp coming up large for his team.
Stronsky looking backside, and he was hoping that he might find Mike Hedden. Knocked all the way back down the ice. Nielstorp tosses it aside, and what a period for the Texas Stars. Picking up 3 goals to make it 4-1 as they try to separate out these 2 sides. They're down by 3. Off a Henderson stick, and Cale Mullerat sends it back the other way with Odell. Shoveling it off to the right side, cutting back in, backhander, doesn't get through, turn around, the shot, scores! And the IceCaps get back with Mullerat, knocking it in, making it 4-2.
Well, a great job by the St. John's IceCaps, and Kitchen is the guy that instigates things. His puck doesn't get through, but it bounces onto the stick of Mullerat, and he's going to get his 4th of the season right there off the skate. Kitsten's first opportunity, and then the shot redirected right back towards the net by Cale Mullerat, and he gets his 4th goal of the Calder Cup playoffs, and we've got a 4-2 hockey game. So some of the air just came out of the building as St. John's, I think, going to get some life maybe in their legs as they're going to look to see if they can tighten things up here against this Texas Stars team.
Off a Henderson, and it's stopped by Nielstorp on good positioning. Glennie, long pass, looking for Mueller. Out front again, here it is, score! Glennie with the goal. And 5-2 is now the score as the Texas Stars show you why speed is an integral part of a hockey club.
Well, again, another chance at one end, and then the puck advances right back the other way. And the long stretch pass to Mueller doesn't connect the way they would have liked, but they chase down the loose puck, and the play from Mueller to Justin Jeffrey across to Glennie coming late, and he gets his 2nd goal of the game, his 6th of the Calder Cup playoffs, and a 5-2 lead as the Texas Stars restore their 3-goal bulge.
8:27 the time of it. Scott Glennie's goal, second of the game. Jeffrey and Mueller on the assist.
You know, those 4 shots in period number 2, you know, a couple of them were terrific shots where the guy had a clear opportunity, you know, one-on-one with the goaltender, and then that one an easy play.
Hill, long way away, scores! Makes it 5-3. And the IceCaps aren't impressed that the Stars can put the puck in the net.
And don't go away, folks.
That was a whack of a shot, as it may have been tipped out front. We'll take a look at it here.
Well, Jordan Hill, I think, is going to get his first goal of the Calder Cup playoffs. A seeing eye shot, and I don't know if it touches anybody on the way through, but you see the traffic in front. Jason Jaffrey parked out front. He's got a Texas Star player beside him. Nielstorp has no idea where the puck is, off that goal post and in, and it's now a 5-3 game with 10:30 to go.
I think Gordon may have got that off the shaft of his...
You know, those 4
on the boards as Meach trying to get it out of the zone. Glennie cuts it off, reels it back in. 3-on-1, back the other way, hanging on. Glennie stopped by Hutchinson as he was looking for his 3rd of the night.
Well, and that's the thing, is you try to take chances at the offensive blue line, and if you make a mistake or you don't get the puck, you give out outnumbered chances. And a 3-on-1 break here, and a terrific save by Michael Hutchinson allows the St. John's IceCaps to stay in this hockey game. Dustin Jeffrey looking to cross-crease pass right there onto the stick of Glennie, and then trying to pounce on that loose puck is, I think it's number 26, Hedden jumping on the loose puck, and again the glove saved by the goaltender Hutchinson.
On the boards is Meach awkwardly, and now Mueller sends it along, finding Hedden, looks in, scores! The empty netter. 6-3. As Hedden puts his name on it with 1:41 remaining.
Well, and Mike Hedden, who was instrumental in ousting the Toronto Marlies in the Western Conference Final. Game 7, he had a goal and 2 assists. He puts the icing on the cake in Game 1 of the Calder Cup Finals with the empty net goal to give a 6-3 lead to his Texas Stars as they are going to draw first blood here in the finals.
Fox in behind the net. Tanner awkwardly, and now Mueller moves this one as it's dumped back the other way. Knocked down. Redmond, long shot, handled by Nielstorp, and that will do it. Are we going to get into something here? We are, as Lowry and